Hi guys, this is Alea, and this is a episode of the Boss Chronicles that is more about giving you a heads up on something that's going on out there in the web world than it is about how to run a business. I guess in an offhanded way, it is about how to run a business, but it is about a new app that has shown up on Facebook that is just out there running amok in the Facebook world. And I think it's something that we all need to be made aware of, and we need to know how to turn it off. This app is called socialcam. And what socialcam does, now the way that you end up getting it is because somebody sends you a video, and because we are used to clicking on these things and going, oh, okay, sure, I'll watch that. Somebody sends you something and you click on it and go, oh yeah, I'll watch that. But in order to click on it and watch it, you have to go through this app. And so you click on this app, and then that makes you a member of that app. So what this app does is it broadcasts all of your video viewing activity. Now, you may say, well, I don't care if people see what I'm viewing. And, you know, I'm sort of like that. It's like, so what? I viewed stuff. Who cares? However, in business, and particularly for those of us who are doing things that are politically sensitive, or, you know, if we're working with groups that are kind of touchy for whatever reason, then you want to turn this app off, because everything that you view, it's going to show. Now, you say, well, I don't watch anything that's bad, so it doesn't matter. You don't know this. Because if someone sends you something, now, remember all those like stupid porn things that you get in your email? That you don't necessarily know what they are until you open it up and you go, oh crap, I don't want to watch that, and you turn it off. Those, okay? It will broadcast that you watched those. It will broadcast if you have any competitors in your line of work, whatever it is, and you're doing research in order to gather information in order to make your business better, it's going to broadcast that. It broadcasts everything that you do. So you want to turn this sucker off. Trust me, you do not want it on. You don't want it broadcasting your activity as far as video viewing. Just because not all the time are you aware of what it is that you're watching until you're into it. So this is how you turn this thing off. You go to your Facebook public page. And on the left-hand side of that page is a whole bunch of stuff listed. One of the things that is listed is apps. And so you go down to where it says apps. Sometimes it will list it as apps and games. If you have a whole bunch of apps listed, it will list it as apps and games. So you go under there and you find this red S, which is their logo for this thing. You find that, you click on it, and once the app itself comes up, in the upper right-hand corner, choose the settings link. And in settings, scroll down to where it says auto save or auto share, and unclick the Facebook options for auto share, and then scroll down and save. You're not out of the woods yet. This thing is insidious. One of the worst things about this app is that even though you've turned off public sharing on your computer, if you go onto another computer and sign into your Facebook account, it turns it back on. If you watch a video on your iPhone or your Android phone or any mobile device, it turns it back on. So the workaround for this, there's two, and I would opt for the second one actually over the first one. The first one is to go to the app section of Facebook, choose settings, and for socialcam, where it asks you who can see this activity, choose only me. So do that just in case it turns it back on again. At least you'll be the only one that is seeing what it is that it's broadcasting out there. The other thing that you can do, and this is the one that I would recommend, and that is to flat delete the app from your Facebook profile. You go directly to their website instead, so you aren't watching any videos that will be shared and that might, embarrass you. It might even cause you to lose business, cause you to give up your own trade secrets or anything like that. I don't know who developed this thing. This is kind of the reason that I think Steve Jobs rocked. And that's because he kept a lot of the Apple stuff really close to the chest so that everybody and their dog wasn't out there creating stuff. And, Facebook, they just went public, and I guess allowing people to develop apps and whatnot is, it makes them so, it was part of what makes them popular, because my goodness, Zynga and all these other people can develop things that can be used on Facebook, and it makes it so that a lot of people want to use it. The problem is when something like this comes up. So I'm begging you, go and turn this sucker off. And for those of you who this hasn't happened to yet, the logo for this thing is an S. It's a red background with a white S. Do not activate that app. If somebody sends you a movie or something that when you click on it, that app comes up, that little red S inside of, or a white S inside of a red square, don't activate that app. There's all kinds of things out there, and the web is a wonderful place, and there's lots and lots of tools for us, but there's also things to be cautious about out there, and this is one of them. I hope that this is helpful for you. I'm going to post the link below so that you will so that you'll have the information about this, and you can go and read through it also, rather than having to just hear what I'm saying here on the video. Until next time, this is Alea Leyland, and you have been listening to a update episode of The Boss Chronicles. Have a wonderful evening. Until next time, remember, we can create.